Hi everyone, today is the third lesson of the French class and today I'll teach you the French verb conjugation and its pronunciation. So when we talk about French language and the conjugation of the French verbs, there are three groups of verb in French language. There is first group, second group and third group. So let's talk about first group. It includes regular and slight irregular verbs having ending er. Second group of verbs, it includes verbs having ending ir. And third group of verbs, it includes complete irregular verbs having ending ire or oir or ettre, etc. And third group of verbs are pretty difficult to remember but not tough, so it's all about practice and we'll discuss this later on when we'll come to this third group of verbs. And another thing which is very important is that the pronunciation of conjugated verb is same for below subject pronouns. That means when we conjugate the French verbs, so the pronunciation for first person singular, second person singular, third person singular and third person plural is same. So that pronunciation is same but endings are little different, which are easy to learn. So now let's begin with first group and learn how to conjugate the verbs. First group of regular verbs ending with er, and there is a rule. Rule says that you just remove er, which is highlighted with blue color, and then you have to add some below different endings in the place of er to conjugate the verbs. And I have written on the screen example of new added different endings, which are e, es, e, ons and ez and ent. So that means you remove er and in place of er you have to put these endings. So just focus on two colors, blue color which is highlighting er and green color which is highlighting the new added different endings. So now let's begin the conjugation, which is very important. So just to make you aware, I have taken the help of two French verbs which are very basic and we use in our day-to-day conversation. That means first verb we talk about parler, that means to speak, and there is a second verb which is called aimer, to like and to love. So these are the basic verbs and which are very important. So now let's try to conjugate and try to figure out how to pronounce and what are the difference. So let's begin with the parler. So this is the first subject pronoun. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, on parle. And you can see the meaning also. Je parle, I speak, tu parles, you speak, il parle, he speaks, elle parle, she speaks. On parle means one speak or we speak. It has two meanings. Now I have put these together. That means to make you easily understand that there should be no confusion in your mind. So when we conjugate, we just make sure that il, elle, on we write together to understand that the conjugation is same, because if you see we just add e, and e. So this is the way you can understand. Now let's go to the next one, which is nous. Here is, you can see, nous parlons. That means we speak. And next, vous parlez. That means you speak. Now here is il parle. That means it's masculine, means they speak. And here is elle parle. That means they speak, it's a feminine. Now I have put all this together just to make it easy to understand that the conjugation and the pronunciation is same. ent, we add ent here and ent here. Il and elle. So here you can see the pronunciation is same, pronunciation is different, so it's easy for you to understand to see my video. Now, rule of pronunciation you have understood. One person, first person singular, second person singular, third person singular, and third person plural. So the pronunciation is same, but the slight difference with regard to here is E, here is ES, here is E, and here is ENT. So there is slight difference in the conjugation, but the pronunciation is same. That is the logic that I am trying to make you explain, that pronunciation is same, so it's easy for you to pronounce. Now I'll give you the taste of another verb which means aimer, to like. Here you can see on your screen it's j'aime, and I told you in my previous videos that when you have a clash of vowel, so you just remove one vowel and put apostrophe, and that becomes j'aime. Now the next one is tu aimes. Again, il, elle, on aime. Nous aimons. Vous aimez. Here you have to remember, when one is vowel and one is consonant, S is consonant, A is vowel, so we just add the sound. So it's not nous aimons, it's nous aimons, because we add the sound of S and A, so it becomes nous aimons. Now the next is vous aimez, that means you like. Nous aimons, we like, vous aimez, you like. So now the next one is il aime, and this is what you have to remember. It's il aime, and the same for the elle aime. So the main thing is that the first group of regular verbs, it's very easy to learn because pronunciation is easy and the conjugation is very regular, so you don't get confused. And if you have any doubts, you can write me on the comments, so I'll try to dispel all your doubts and to make sure that I'll be doing my best to make you understand, familiar, to make better your French language. So be with me, and if you find that this video is helpful, so you can like my video and you can subscribe my video, and I'll try to make sure that I'll be teaching you something new every time. So go through with all these rules which are very important for you to understand. So now I leave you, and in next class, in next lesson, I'll teach you something new. Till then, take care, goodbye, and au revoir.